What was your favourite win of the season and why? It would have to be, for me, the Scarlets game at home. I think any derby win is obviously a huge win, but at a time where we maybe were starting to turn a little bit of a corner, as a packed Arms Park, it was loud and impressive and a great place to win in a game that was quite exciting, and obviously our second derby win over the Christmas period to give us a little bit of bragging rights for the Christmas period. With the recruits coming in, what is your plans for youth players? Well, our younger players will obviously be a huge part of our squad. I think every squad needs a mixture of both experience and youth, and there's a number of competitions that, should players not get selected for Cardiff Blues, they'll be part of our development process through things like the LV Cup and the British and Irish Cup and the Premiership. So there's plenty of opportunities for those guys to play and develop whilst working hard in a smaller, slightly more compact first team squad. What is next year's target? First of all, we will put a big emphasis on maintaining, if possible improving our home record. We've created something at the Arms Park and with both the fans and ourselves as a performance to generate an atmosphere and make it difficult for sides to come and play. So we want to keep that going, and if we can improve it even more. We need to improve our away record. That's not been good enough this season for us to challenge really to get in the top 6. So if we can improve our away record, we then can start targeting league position, and I think obviously it would be to try and better that 7th spot and try and be in the top 6 and qualify for Europe. What has been your biggest challenge since you took the job? Right at the start of the season, 5 away games on the bounce, 4 against the Irish provinces and 1 in Italy, was a real tough period for us, and a period of time that I probably haven't experienced managing 5 away games on the bounce, and ultimately coming away with 5 losses, which was extremely difficult for us to deal with and to get over. But we worked extremely hard through that period. It was also a period of time where I was really getting to know the squad and really getting to know the dynamics of how the group work, things that we perhaps needed to change. We were still going through an assessment period. So that was a big challenge and a difficult time for us, but we did state that we would have all those games coming back to the Arms Park, those teams coming back to the Arms Park and playing us at home, and thankfully we picked up wins in all those games, bar the return leg against Leinster, which we narrowly missed out on, very difficult conditions for a very difficult day. But yeah, that was probably the biggest the challenge since I've taken on the job, amongst other challenges. Which team has impressed you the most in the Pro 12? I'd have to say Glasgow. From the times that we played them, we lost to Glasgow twice, and mainly because of the way Glasgow attack. They have players who can offload and can play high tempo. They play with width like we do, and they put us under pressure and gave our defence a hell of a lot to do. So they were impressive in the way that they attacked. It was very high scoring games in both games, and early in both games they defended well with physicality, but it was pleasing that in both games we scored tries and we put them under a little bit of pressure. But I think they're a side that play a brand of rugby that's very difficult to play against, and you're seeing that now in the latter stages of the season and as they move into a semi-final. If I can finish by just saying a huge thank you to our home and travelling support. Massive contribution to making the Arms Park a very difficult place for sides to come and generating an atmosphere there, and appreciate the guys who travel as well. It's extremely important to the players and to the staff, so thank you again, and look forward to seeing you next season.